Hi, we just finished meeting for intonation practice on July 9th, and we had some fun expression sentences. So we started with, let's think this through. This is good practice for THs and especially the THR, which can be difficult through. So remember, you might have to pull your tongue down before you curl it back for the R so it doesn't make an extra sound like through. So through through. Give yourself time to pull the tongue down and then curl it back. Let's think hmm, let's think this through. Let's think this through. And overall, great job finishing it on time. Overall, great job finishing it on time. So the connections finishing it on, finishing. So instead of ing with the ing, the tongue high in the back, I'm changing it to in with the tongue high in the front so it can connect easier. Finishing it. And then this T changes to a D, so it'll sound like dawn. Finishing it dawn. Finishing it dawn. Time. Overall, great. You won't hear that final T, so I put that little mark there to remind you to hold the tongue in the T position. Great. And not release great. Great job finishing it on time. Although he had finished the project, it wasn't good. Although he had finished, no D, hold it, the project, again, hold that final T, you won't hear it. It wasn't good. You won't hear the T in it, and you won't hear the D in good. So if you have these stop consonants like this D finished, and the next word begins with a consonant, that's why you won't hear it. You'll just go from holding the D position, finished, to pushing your tongue forward for the. Project is at the end of a thought group, so there's a little pause there. So even though there's a vowel after it, it won't connect if there's a pause. Although he had finished the project, pause, hold the T, it, no T, because the next word begins with a consonant, wasn't good. No D, because it's the end of the sentence. Although he had finished the project, it wasn't good. The humidity outside was unbearable, so I stayed indoors. The humidity, this itty sounds like a D, outside, no D sound, was unbearable. Was un, will connect. So why? I put this W in parentheses because it's an invisible W. When you round your lips for the O and then unround for the I, the W will just happen. So why? Stayed indoors. This now will connect stayed in and indoors. You don't see the S there. This S sounds like a Z. The humidity outside was unbearable, so I stayed indoors. The humidity outside was unbearable, so I stayed indoors. And now shorter ones. Keep your eyes peeled for the street. And instead of a perfect your and perfect for, I'm just making an easier sound. Basically, just the sound of the R. Don't even think about what vowel should it be. Should it be OR, ER, IR? You're just fur, making the tongue curl back and making the R sound. Your and fur. Keep your eyes peeled for the street. Keep, no P, your eyes peeled, no D, for the street, no T. Say that again, please. I know this isn't a yes no question, but we usually say it like this to sound more polite because it could sound kind of bossy if you said, say it again, please. Like, do it again. Instead of what you're really saying is, excuse me, could you repeat that? What did you say? So, since we're not starting with a question word or going to make this sound like a yes no question, say that again, please. Say that again, please. That T changes to a D. That again. I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. This T changes to a D. This one. Let it. And you won't hear that T. Let it go. However, somebody brought up the fact that it could be even more casual and you may not hear a G. I'm gonna. What if it was pretty fast? I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let go. Maybe you don't hear the G at all. I'm gonna, I'm gonna. And that's you might hear that as well. So I wouldn't suggest trying to pronounce it that casually and short, but if you hear it, it's good for you to be aware of that it could sound like that. But I say it with a G. I'm gonna. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be late. I'm gonna see you later. I'm gonna. Do you want to come over? And this also can be do ya. So I put do ya, or it could be even more contracted, gia, gia, gia. Like that's it. Just no vowel after the D. Do you wanna come over? And it's a yes no question. So you go up. Do you wanna come over? She's kinda busy right now. She's kinda. So we don't have to say the V in of. It's weird that it looks like an F but sounds like a V. If there's a consonant after it, you can just say kinda busy. So she's kinda busy right now and no T on right. Could you help me out? The D and the Y together make a J. U changes to ya to be more casual. And there's an invisible Y because you're going from me, where the tongue is very high, to out, where the tongue is low. So you slide it down and it makes a Y. Help me out, which does kind of sound like meow. Could you help me out? Meow. Could you help me out? Could you help me out? Please take a picture of me from another angle. Please take a connects picture. Again, I don't have to say of. I can say picture me from another ang. So angle connects with this R before it, and it'll sound like wrangle. Please take a picture of me from another angle. From another angle. Okay, without my talking. Let's think this through. Overall, great job on finishing it on time. Oh, I didn't do time. Overall, great job finishing it on time. Although we had finished the project, it wasn't good. The humidity outside was unbearable, so I stayed indoors. Oh, hope I hit mute on time. Keep your eyes peeled for the street. Keep your eyes peeled for the street. Say that again, please. I'm gonna let it go. No, I'm gonna let it go. Do you want to come over? Do you want to come over? She's kind of busy right now. Could you help me out? Please take a picture of me from another angle. Okay, the next time I have a video for this will be on the 23rd because there'll be no intonation meetup on the 16th. So thank you, and I will see you in week after next.